Hi guys, so for this video we're going to be looking at the Unit 6 Day 8 worksheet, and we're going to look at the front, at that word problem with the flowers next to it. So it says, Sam spent $24.75 to buy 12 flowers for her mother. The bouquet contained roses and daisies. How many of each type of flower did Sam buy? Write and solve a system of equations. Use R for the number of roses and D for the number of daisies. So we can just start by saying let R equal number of roses, let D equal number of daisies, just so we can define our variables. And then we need to write our system of equations. So using the picture on the left, we can start by seeing that the roses are $2.50 each and the daisies are $1.75 each. So if the roses are $2.50 each, we can write 2.5 R, and then since the daisies are $1.75 each, we can add in 1.75 D. But then we need that to equal something. So since these were both money, and we know that Sam spent $24.75, we can equal that to 24.75. So now we added the money for the roses plus the amount she spent on the daisies equals how much she spent total. So now we need to write down our second linear equation. So we know that Sam bought 12 flowers, but we don't know how many of each type. But we know what she bought, roses and daisies. So we can just do R plus D equals 12. Because then we have the number of roses plus the number of daisies equals 12 altogether. So now that we have our two linear equations, we want to solve the system. So to do that, we can just use the elimination method. So what we can do is we can multiply the second equation by a negative 2.5 so that we can cancel with the top equation. So I'm just going to rewrite that top equation so that we can cancel easier. And then we can multiply through by a negative 2.5. So we get negative 2.5 R minus 2.5 D equals, and then we need negative 2.5 times 12, which is negative 30. And then we want to do our elimination. So we can cancel our 2.5R with our negative 2.5R, and then we can add through. So 1.75D minus 2.5D is negative 0.75D, which we can use our calculator to find. And 24.75 minus 30 is 5.25. And then to solve for D, we can divide both sides by negative 5.25. Then we want to solve for D, so divide both sides by negative 0.75. And we get D equals 7. And since D is the number of daisies, we have 7 daisies. So that's one of our answers. So now we need to find our number of roses. So we can plug our 7 for D into one of the equations. So the easier equation to work with would be the R plus D equals 12 equation. So we know D equals 7, so we have R plus 7 equals 12 when we substitute 7 in for D. Subtract 7 from both sides, and we get R equals 5. And since R is the number of roses, our answer is 5 roses. And that's it for this video.